already, but Casey Stoner is back in front. I think that could have been a dress rehearsal there for Valentino Rossi for a final lap manoeuvre. They crossed the line within 44 thousandths of each other then, because Stoner drove out of that final corner so hard to see if he could get past the finish line in front, and that's what could happen on the final lap. Valentino Rossi's lining up another manoeuvre up on the inside of Casey Stoner. Not this time. Stoner has he's taking some superb lines, just close every angle on the Nessun.
Shows you Valentino Rossi's great friend decided he's not going to watch anymore.
Oh well, this is really breathtaking stuff at the front of MotoGP. I'm sure there's going to be lots more happening before the end of the race. 4.5 laps remaining. We're on 21 of 25. Number 27 is Casey Stoner in front. Number 46, of course, is Valentino Rossi, and number 26, right in behind them, is the Honda of Dani Pedrosa. Ducati, Yamaha, Honda, three factory teams battling it out at the very highest level in MotoGP. They go through the stadium section, and if you're not on the edge of your seat, myself and Nick are both sat here on the edge of the seats. Everyone in the grandstand on the edge of your seat. Who knows what can happen? Pick one from three. It's a lottery here as they go into the home straight. When they cross the line now, there'll be 4 laps remaining.
Take a breather, Gap. Sorry, Martin.
The crowd going ballistic as they come onto the straight. They're all rising as one to their feet as the three sweep across the line. This is going to be one sensational final 5 laps.
And here comes Rossi up the inside of Stoner. We ride with Rossi. Rossi's taking the lead at turn 1. Will it stick? It has stuck. Rossi now leads the way from Stoner. Stoner right behind him. He's going to dig back straight away. Pedrosa hasn't made his move yet. He will make a move. But Rossi now leads the way.
There's Pedrosa. Look at Pedrosa having a look at Casey Stoner. Dani Pedrosa having a look. No, it's not going to be this time. But Valentino Rossi's made another move in another different part of the circuit. He's trying it absolutely everywhere to get the run on this Ducati. This time he does it hard, braking at the end of the straight. They go through the left-hand way. We've seen so much action. Downhill they go. And Valentino Rossi's going to try and break them. He's going to try and put the hammer down and move away at the front. Can he do so? Can the youngsters, Dani Pedrosa and Casey Stoner, can they keep the 5-time MotoGP world champion in check?
They certainly can. I'm sure Casey Stoner can. He can get back past him, I don't know, but he can keep him in check. Of that there is no doubt. On the back straight, Stoner thinks about it and decides no, there's still 3.5 laps to go. Round this tight left, uphill, and then into the stadium section. And Rossi, I'm sure you're absolutely right, Gavin, was just checking it out 2 or 3 laps before when he overtook Casey Stoner coming into that section. But now, of course, he leads the way. Does he want to be leading the way the whole time? I'm not so sure. Just over 3 laps remaining. They plunge downhill into the start and finish straight. Over the line. 3 laps to go. The race of the season, perhaps even the race of the decade.
Across they go once more. Watch that red bullet fire past Valentino Rossi. Now they go hard on the brakes. Rossi on the right of your picture, Stoner on the left. They go into turn 1 now. Rossi cuts across the front of Casey Stoner's Ducati, and once more Valentino Rossi hangs on to first position through the S's. Round turn 3 they go. This long right-hander that just goes on and on. They're sliding both front and rear tyres through there. Then they go into turn 4. Another right-hander. The right-hander side of those tyres will be battered. We'll see them moving around in there now. They go into the left-hander and head down back towards the paddock.
Rossi leads the way, 2.5 laps to go. Stoner and Pedrosa surely going to have another go. Stoner got back in front, and Rossi pulls right across in front of him on the brakes and gets into turn 1, leading the way. Utter respect between these riders. They are riding, they're not riding at the limit, they're riding well beyond the limit of tyres, of machinery and human endurance. They are putting on a show throughout the world that makes any other form of motorsport look boring.
Now that move at the end of that straight, you don't know how committed Rossi was to there to going so late under brakes. Try and turn it on the off-camber part of the track and then bring it back and runs it right out wide, and how he did that, it's just showing the masterful nature of that guy.
Look how close Casey Stoner is. He's lining something up. He really tucked in behind the wheel of Valentino Rossi there. And now as they go down the hill, when they cross the line, 1 more corner, and then they cross the line, there'll be 2 laps remaining in this race. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Valentino Rossi who crosses the line first? Is it going to be Casey Stoner who's in second? Or is it going to be the home hero, Dani Pedrosa? Casey Stoner wants to lead into turn one. He goes past Valentino Rossi, this time on the brakes. It holds for the Australian. The Australian is back in front and leading in MotoGP. It's Father Colin in the box alongside the team, claps him along. Randy De Punier currently sits in 5th position behind John Hopkins. We've got 5 different manufacturers in the top 5 spots.
1 3/4 laps to go. The young pretender to Valentino Rossi and Nicky Hayden's crown leads the way. The 21-year-old Australian riding the race of his life against the 7 times world champion Valentino Rossi, and Dani Pedrosa himself, a 3 times world champion, hanging in there in 3rd place. What a race. Rossi now is brain in overdrive. Will have another go. Where is it going to be? Can Stoner stop him? 1.5 laps to go. Casey Stoner riding the race of his life. Valentino Rossi in 2nd place. Dani Pedrosa 3rd as they come onto the back straight. Now will Rossi come out of the slipstream now and have a go? No. And they close one of Pickles.
Rossi's leg right off the bike then, really pushing so hard on the braking area into the left-hander and then into the stadium section. That left leg was trailing, was touching the ground when he came through there as well. His foot was on the ground. Casey Stoner still leads now. What will Stoner do into these final 2 corners? Because we've seen Valentino Rossi's willing to make a move. He's willing to make a pass going into the final corner. There's Casey Stoner, he's riding the wheels off the Ducati. You just see he's fighting against that Italian bike. They go down the start-finish straight for the penultimate time. 1 more lap remaining here in Barcelona.
Down the start finish straight they come. Rossi not close enough. Here comes Dani Pedrosa trying to get the inside of Rossi, not able to do so. Rossi hasn't made his move in turn 1. He wasn't close enough. He's going to have to make his move in the next 2.9 miles. Stoner still leads the way. Rossi 2nd. Pedrosa in 3rd place. Here comes Rossi once again.
He's lining it up once more. Casey Stoner runs it a little bit wide this time, and that's to close the door on Valentino Rossi. Rossi was thinking, right, I can try and get a good line and line up this left-hander. Dani Pedrosa's trying that line as well. Just runs it a little bit wider, and they're going to have a go on this left-hander. It's Valentino Rossi. He's going to have a go. Is he? No, not this time. Stoner. Another superb blocking manoeuvre from Casey Stoner. Riding so well here in Catalonia. Half a lap remaining. Casey Stoner still leads the way. They go through this left-hander. Now they've got a right kick and fast right onto the back straight.
Onto the back straight they come. It's the Ducati that leads the way from the Yamaha. The Honda in 3rd place. Now can Rossi get close enough to have a go up the inside as they break for the left-hander and then brings him into that succession of right. He's not close enough. Stoner is holding firm at the front. Time is running out for Valentino Rossi.
It's got to be that last corner. That's got to be where he makes a manoeuvre, if he makes a manoeuvre. But I can assure you that Casey Stoner will be braking with gritted teeth. He'll be pushing it to the absolute limit as they go through the stadium section for the final time. Down the hill they dip once more into the final corner. Can Valentino Rossi make a manoeuvre? I don't think he can. It looks like it's going to be Casey Stoner.
Casey Stoner wins the Grand Prix of Catalonia. What a race! Valentino Rossi in 2nd place. In 3rd place, Dani Pedrosa. The race of the season. John Hopkins in 4th place. Casey Stoner, well, he's come of age. He's come beyond age. A magnificent win for the Australian. What a ride by Randy De Punier into 5th place. But today belongs to Casey Stoner and Ducati. Alex Barros just coming through in 8th place and Marco Melandri in 9th.
Well, I've seen some celebrations for Ducati over the years, Nick, but this one takes the cake. I think it sums up how much I know that, because Casey Stoner has really repulsed the threat of Valentino Rossi and done it so well that it's just so hard. Words can't describe it.
Absolutely magnificent motorcycle race and the ride of a lifetime by Casey Stoner. He wins the race by 0.069 of 1 second. His 4th Grand Prix victory of the season. I can tell you there's none better than that.
Now, Nick, I've got Colin Stoner with me, Casey's doing. We saw him do it at Qatar, but is that the best race you've ever seen him ride?
Oh, I think so. I think that was one-on-one with Valentino, and there wasn't horsepower, there wasn't anything. He just rode him. Awesome.
But just mature. You knew where Rossi passed, and the next lap just blocked the door on him and everything. And I don't don't think Casey knows the meaning of the word pressure, does he?
No, he doesn't seem to. He just rode that unbelievable. I'm sure he'll tell you there was a bit of pressure there. That was real pressure, that one, but he come out good.
All right, go and enjoy, mate. Congratulations.
Valentino Rossi celebrating in style his second place, and I'm sure he'll be the first man to congratulate Casey Stoner. Oh, what a championship we've got in prospect. So he's increased his lead in the championship, Casey Stoner, to 14 points now. But that was the ride of his career.
I've got Livio Supo with me at the moment. Livio, I don't think I've seen Ducati celebrate so much. Is that the best win you've been associated with, or what? Or does it have to be close?
But I think it was probably one of the most beautiful races of MotoGP, and for us here is strange because 2 years ago we were struggling a lot with tires, and Bridgestone has done a miracle, I guess. In 2 years they were able to recover.